Hey guys, welcome
Hi
to
guys.
Nine 716. I'm Eric,
I'm Michelle.
and this is Cookie, who is now joining us a little bit more and more.
I know, it's because Cranberry's here.
Moja Cookie. Moja.
Moja Cookie.
I think he's
Moja
realizing that that's
Cranberry.
almost like his term to get up here and join us. All right, let's go on, Michelle. While Michelle is doing. Wait, did Cookie not come until I got there? He did not initially come here for our Nintendo stream.
No,
It took him quite a bit.
It took a
Um,
yeah.
quite a bit. It took maybe like 15, 20 minutes. Michelle had to,
Usually when we say Moja Cranberry is when he'll trot over and then he'll want to get up.
but in between, while we were updating our info, he went to go get a snack, and so he came back here as he saw us starting to prepare and say Moja. So it's kind of like he's already knows his schedule.
He has a cue. Has a cue.
He does, and I like that he's joining us.
All right.
It's
It'll
your
take
little
me a
role
bit.
too.
I just need to.
Welcome to Now 716. I'm Eric. She's Michelle, and that's Cookie. And this is Lost in Random. So you're in 210.
Yes.
Walk to the opening. Wait, what?
I talked to the one guy.
Mom is here now, so I may be less responsive for the next few weeks.
Okay.
No worries. I'm glad you're there. You're very sweet for housing her.
Okay.
How long is she going to be here for? A few weeks.
Let's see.
Do you guys have any
Tale of
plans
Two
together?
Towns.
I think you're going to have to meet the mayor. Okay, we already did that.
So, open the gate. Yeah, meet the mayor. Return to Seymour's eyes. Okay. I remember the mayor.
Seymour, you accepted this quest.
Yeah.
After accepting the quest, continue down the path to introduce yourself to the mayor.
Down the path?
Yeah. Look at your map. No, that's not your map. There you go. Where did you meet Seymour? Is that where you're supposed to go?
Okay.
So Michelle's camera angles are really messing me up. But that's why I'm gonna mostly look at the camera and at chat until she lets me know where she's at.
So keep on going down the same path?
Where you met Seymour, go down that path and introduce yourself to the mayor. The mayor last had the eyes. I remember. Yes, the mayor had the eyes that we're trying to get for Seymour, who's trying to see more.
Yeah.
Since he had originally 3 eyes.
Look upside down. Ack, it makes my head spin.
This is very much like a Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas type of art style.
It won't let me
It
turn around.
It also reminds Michelle a lot of Coraline.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't let you turn around because you're not supposed to go back. Maybe you're going down the right path and you're just supposed to go straight to the mayor. And maybe that's the mayor? Effing tall guy. Kick his toe.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go down, Mayor.
that is the mayor.
Oh.
That I am. Well, one of them at least.
Remember to speak. to
One
your
of
dad
them
like
at
that.
least. Okay. Even.
Well met, even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
Yeah.
What brings you to my office today, even?
She hasn't decided when she's leaving yet. I see.
Mm.
So she's staying indefinitely.
I'm trying to find my sister and some stolen eyes.
You're trying to blind your mister with
I
your
know. Do you
stolen
see that,
eyes?
Cookie? Those are legs.
Trying to.
That's how we look to you.
No, I'm trying to find my sister and some stolen eyes.
Find a twister for some colon
It reminds me of talking to Kevin sometimes. Huh?
Find
What?
my sister and some stolen eyes.
Grind your... Why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, even?
Hello, ungrateful shipwright Tux 9F. Thank you for that advertisement. Appreciate you stopping by. Watch out for the sniper scopes. After a few dialogue choices, take the only path to the right upwards to him.
Upwards.
It's so beautiful, the upside down.
You will pardon
tower.
me.
Yeah.
Shining
I'm gonna go-
city in the sky.
Pardon me. Boop. Boop. Funny that it's ungrateful shipwright after we were just talking about dredge.
There you go. Did it work?
It looks like it on this chat.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Boop. Continue.
Do you
Dredge was a lot of fun.
to move up there one time?
Like I said, I got another one, another game that's very similar to it, but I think I'm gonna give myself some room to breathe before jumping into another fishing Lovecraftian game. Oh, hello.
Yes, yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... How best to explain this?
Yeah, beat me to the punch on that one.
My
No
mind
worries.
about this upside
You're all
down
good.
Project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
Oh.
There's a jar. Is that an umbilical cord?
Better keep our voices down, even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here, even. Our
Do you see that little jar?
personalities becoming personified.
Yeah, I
now.
do. Personalities are getting their own bodies now.
That's what Royam is. He's growing out of
Royam?
my hat,
Oh,
and I
mayor
don't
backwards.
know how to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to fix this town even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust.
How can you see my face?
In
From that-
any case, what brings you to the mayor today?
I like how Kiki's so
What's
attentive of the game.
What's growing out of your hat?
What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first past the post democratic system works?
That's not
Why,
at
I'd
all
be happy to explain it
what I
in
said.
tremendous detail beginning now.
I think that's
Okay,
to
I
distract
think
him.
that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam.
Mayor spelled backwards.
Oh, I never thought of that.
But I can still get the count whip.
Royam
Wiped.
is my opposite side. He's much more
Oh, yeah.
self-assured than I.
Good job.
Which normally would be great, but the things he's
That's
doing,
amazing that you can do
I
that.
don't know if I can support them.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
for
was it
starters,
bad?
he is wasting precious time and people on this upside down project. Secondly, he is bat-dung mad as a hatter and he freaks me out personally. He's my opposite, but at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got the other half.
Yeah.
It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing.
Mostly like breathing.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions. I'm done talking. Did you take? Okay.
In
Let's
some
see. I
ways,
have a couple of questions.
Cookie is kind of like Blacky's opposite. He's an introvert. Blacky was an extrovert.
Yeah. Is there anything?
But they're both beautiful kitties in their own
My
right.
sister. Oh, she's
And he's
playing
really
with
grown
me.
to enjoy us.
Why do you fix this? Why don't you fix this, the mayor?
I wish it were that easy even, but...
And
But
done.
what?
Account is wiped.
just
Wow, congratulations.
And she's the queen.
Good job, Cranberry.
I'm simply not a man of action even.
I don't
Not
do stuff.
anymore.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
Huh. I'll try to help.
That's very kind. But please, don't. I
Don't-
want
don't-
anyone
don't do
like
anything.
Me, especially not the queen, nor the Nanny Fortuna, nor my mother, for that matter. Oh, bless her soul.
Okay.
Did you ask him about the ISIS?
Okay, enough about that.
Oh, okay.
Did
No,
you?
no.
I'm done talking. Do you
Okay.
take my friend's Seymour's ice.
I wasn't sure if you'd already asked him and I
I'm
missed it.
afraid not, Ethan.
No.
Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But, well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royan directly.
Do I just climb your hat?
I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you, Ethan. It's your choice. And good luck.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Finish the conversation up here to have him bring in an elevator, take it up to speak to Royan.
There we go. This is interesting.
That is frightening and unsafe and probably covered in rust, which is tetanus.
Oh,
very Oogie Boogie like.
Right?
Greetings, my name is Royan, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so...
Large, big.
Large?
I was about to say that. That's
I like his
my
little claws.
rhyme.
That's my rhyme. You seem. Oh, I didn't.
Struggling
see
with
it.
rhyme.
Struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to...
Do? Juggle? Manage?
Lots of juggle.
Stop interrupting me. I almost had it. Ah!
I thought the other guy down there was the mayor.
Him, the mayor? Don't make me laugh. He's less than the smallest member of my...
Band? Employee pool? Staff?
Staff.
Yes, I was about to say that. You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own...
Saliva?
Drool.
Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my
What are we looking at?
random of that wondrous second moon, and you're interrupting me.
Ah.
What do you want?
World peace.
World peace. Look, I know you have Seymour's eyes. Can't we make a deal?
Why should I deal with you?
I like his
designer,
growl.
Builder,
Yeah.
overseer of the new two
Cookies
towns.
watching.
The better one.
Yes.
Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you?
Yes. So you do have Seymour's eyes. Give him back, you jerk. No, I'll just say I do.
Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go.
I like the rhyme.
There, you see? My rhymes are getting better.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly.
Oh.
You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the eyes, but you'll have to do...
But you'll have
A
to
lot?
do
Nothing and not.
nothing and not.
You wish, but that's not the prize at which I'll sell. I'll let them go if you teach me how to rhyme. Competently. Here's my offer, take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon, and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes.
Reprieve.
You are good.
If I come up with the perfect moon poem, you'll give me the eyes?
Yes, that's the deal we have struck. Go find rhymes, and I wish you...
Luck.
I'll think of it eventually.
Luck.
Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are
Align.
Aligned.
parallel to each other.
God, you're bad at this.
Where did you come from?
My origins are as amazing as they are obscure. All you need to know is that I am a successful...
Entrepreneur.
Hey, entrepreneur.
Stop interrupting my poetry!
Correcting.
Goodbye, Royam.
Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well earned. Stay out of my way and you won't get
Burned?
cooked.
Lord.
Thanks for the unsolicited advice. Oh, burned.
I was about to say that.
Alright.
It was a mad quest for an insane, upside-down mayor. But it was all even had to go on.
After the talk, take the first path to the left.
Propaganda posters hanging
Okay.
on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
On the left? I mean, on the walls?
Build my city in
Huh.
the sky.
How did he get there?
After the talk, take the first path to the left, all the
Yeah.
way around to a Manny deck shop in an arena with an NPC. How are you guys doing? Any plans for the weekend that's coming up? As for me, last night I just scheduled my summer courses.
Here we go.
You missed many decks, but okay.
How did I miss him?
I don't know, because you probably went a different way. Not really sure. That's cute that he has a shield. So what I'm thinking is, because like my scholarships don't cover summer school or winter classes, that sucks.
Yeah, that did.
I'll be taking summer school over at a junior college. And since I finished all my lower level classes over at the junior college, I'm going to see if I could wrap up my art degree while over there. So this summer, starting in May, I'm taking 2 classes. I'm taking a digital media design course and an art history course.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
So that'll give you an extra one. So you can do that to... Blessed by the Dice Builders of old, the cost of each card in your hand is now decreased by 1 token.
Ha! There we go. You said I get a bonus if I use all of them?
All of the cards in your deck. But go ahead. Well, I mean, maybe that would do it. I'm not really sure. Good. So I'm looking forward to it. I need to take a beginning
Darn
painting
it.
class. I've never really been that good at painting, watercolor or oil, so I wouldn't mind giving that a shot. I need it for my studio art degree. But I'm hoping for my art that it'll get me back on a schedule, back into practicing. I'm getting back into writing my graphic novels. Again, my goal is to do 10 of them. That way, it'll give me a lot of room. It'll give me a year, maybe 2 years to work on marketing, distribution, advertisement, and get the whole thing all set up. So at least when I get all 10, I'll then see if I can hire other people to take over the writing. Because I figure by that point I would have done maybe 2 storylines in these comics. So I could show kind of what I'm looking for so people can then take over. And if not, then I'll probably see if I could pace myself at maybe 2 comics a month that I could write and draw. But I would probably be looking to hire artists for the comic books as well. Because, I mean, realistically, I can't write and draw an entire line of comics on a regular schedule. I could do it now that I don't have deadlines, but I wouldn't be able to continue that pace moving forward. The goal, obviously, is if by some chance I happen to make enough that I'm like making now through my contracts, then maybe I could just do that full time and focus on that. Because really, I don't need very much. While the power was out today, I used the neg timer to time my training. Who needs electricity? I went old school. That's awesome. You know, I don't think we even have an egg timer, do we?
No.
That was a very quick response.
Well, I know I don't.
And I've already inventoried everything you have in the kitchen. It took me all of 2 minutes to inventory everything you have in the kitchen, Eric.
Yep. I don't need that. Let's do this. Don't need that.
But they're 0 costs. I would just use the 0 costs.
That I can use. Well, this moves the chess piece. I need
Or
to
you
take
just
that
draw a
out.
new card.
Or draw a new card?
Draw a new card. If a board game piece is present, it moves 1 additional tile. Go ahead. Ta-da, you drew a new card.
Oh, okay.
I've used one to be sure. I took breaks outside. That's really cool. Amazing. Why would you use an egg timer instead of like a watch or your phone? Wins. In many ways, I'm old school. I don't like having every part of my life connected to the internet or wired. And that's fair. That's actually very reasonable. I still use the sun to make sun tea. I assume you just make tea and you leave it in the sun?
Yep.
Are you supposed to drink tea? Okay, I guess I'm just used to iced tea. Okay. Interesting.
My sister used to make sun tea.
That just sounds like lazy tea or cat tea. Because you can put it next to Cookie over here, and they'll both pose by the window the entire time.
Yep. Essentially. You leave it outside. Out in the sun. You leave it where Blackie would lay down. You know, right in the sun.
Yeah, oh yeah, I used to get suntan lotion. And then I'd lay down with Blackie and we'd both take little cat naps. It was amazing. Well, I mean, the sun moved, obviously. But it was cute. What's handy and not expensive if it breaks. Oh, alright. That's cool. I didn't think of... In fact, I never really found a use for an egg timer. Which is probably why I've never used it. Egg timer was perfect. Just twist it and I have my timer. Doesn't matter if my power internet's down. Interesting. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a wind-up clock, except just once, right?
That's what it is.
You've never made sun tea? I have never made sun tea. I've also never used an egg timer. I've also never used an oven.
He tried once.
Okay, yes, exactly. It's a wind-up. Okay, that makes sense. I tried using an oven one time, but I thought about it maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. The oven, I wanted to try to actually cook something. I think it was like lasagna or something. I wanted to, do a recipe, be an actual cook. And this was maybe 7 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. Eric used an oven once. There was no survivance. So it wasn't lasagna. It was something that I needed to put on a tray. It could have been.
What it was.
It was.
Yeah.
It was something, and I was like, oh.
And then he saw this
Oh,
wire.
maybe like a pizza. I think I wanted to try to heat up a pizza with the oven. And so I saw the grill on there, but I didn't see like pots and pans, and so I was like, can I just put it on a big plate? I'm not really sure. And so I called.
No, he
or do I just put it on the grill and like it's
the rack.
fine?
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right. So I called up my friend Nick, who's a chef, and I was like, hey man, so I'm trying like the oven for the first time, and I'm looking at it. Do I just put the pizza on the grill? Like, is that what heats up? Like, I feel as if it would drip through. I'm not really sure like how this works. Like, should I put the cardboard in there? Maybe that would help. And so Nick was like, no, you put the something tray on there. The whatever that's called. The oven tray?
Cooking sheet.
Cooking sheet? And I was like, all right, where is that? He's like, you don't, do you own any? I was like, I don't know. Did it come with the oven? No, you got to buy it. And I was like, why would I buy it? Why wouldn't it come with it? He's like, bro, did your stove come with pots and pans? And I stopped, and I was like, I'm over this. I'm just gonna fucking microwave it. I'm done. I gave it a shot, and this is dumb. And so I never motivated myself to go get and buy those. Because even when I did look at them, I was like, I don't even know which one I would buy. Most pizzas you can put directly on the grill. That gets you a crispier crust. I was just concerned that it would grow soft and then
Seriously?
drip through.
Another one?
And so I thought maybe the cardboard would help it not fall through. But then again, I didn't know how cardboard would do in the heat. So it was a mess. It was a mess. I would like to try it again sometime. I wouldn't mind trying the oven or the stove. I think they're interchangeable, aren't they? Or is the stove
Stove's the
the
top
surface
part.
top,
Yeah.
and then the oven's the inside part?
Yes.
I would like to try the oven again. I've used the surface a lot.
You know,
Not a
we
lot.
have
I've used it.
an air fryer, so you don't need to use it.
So my brother bought. My brother gave us an
No.
air fryer.
He did not. I bought that.
Did he not give us an air fryer
No.
that we gave on to someone else?
No. I didn't get an air fryer to give to somebody else.
You purchased that air fryer?
I did purchase that air fryer
Why? By the way, you have a full head.
because I wanted to.
Okay.
I wanted an air
We
fryer.
have an air fryer that I've never used.
He's
look
never
like-
used it.
They look
He
like
thought it was
they
from
look
his
like
brother.
they look like bucket, like small little buckets of like you can put fries in there, fill it up with oil. You know,
Uh-huh.
if it was frozen pizza, the box should have instructions. It gave a temperature to have the oven at, and then how long. It didn't say like what to put it on. I just figured, all right, slide it in. The only reason I second guessed myself
Darn it.
was I was thinking that in the heat it would make the bread kind of softer, and then maybe if the bread has any holes or if the cheese overflows, like that, it would get the oven dirty, which is what made me kind of stop and second guess myself and then call my friend Nick. Even then, even though he is a paid chef and he is a friend that I do trust, I still called my brother for a second opinion.
Because Eric doesn't do anything for... He always needs a cosigner.
Well, because I just, I don't take anybody's word for it. I don't trust people, I guess. Foil works. That was also what was mentioned to me. I had no foil. I, at the time, found no reason to have foil. I thought tin foil was for making hats. And so I didn't need any additional hats. But that makes a lot more sense now as I'm older as I'm older. But now that I'm thinking more of like oven recipes, that I'm realizing you can wrap them up over there. So there are things that I would like to try. Are you sending your diet to Kamikaze?
My bad.
There's the bomb. Go, Dicey! Okay! I trust you! You give my boyfriend a run for his money on his cooking challenge, the word. My thing was, for a long time, especially when I lived on my own, one,
There we go.
I could either
Got rid of
get
the
it
use threat.
microwaved, or if I really want to feel like I'm cooking, I can use the stove. I could just fry whatever. I got pretty good at doing that when I realized that I needed to use oil for most things. Otherwise, it sticks to the pan. I didn't think about that at first. And this is only like maybe 6 or 7 years ago. Because before then, I moved in with people who either loved to cook or were simply amazing cooks, or that I was able to kind of barter to do something else with. It's like they would cook and I would do something else. So I never really needed to. And then when I did need to, I realized I have money. So why wouldn't I just get fast food that would be cheap and hit the spot, and I wouldn't have to worry about washing dishes? Plus. Amazing. The problem with that, though, is one, you're spending a lot of money, but I didn't have much debt, so it didn't really matter. And other impactful is that it's also not very healthy for you. So getting into that habit was very problematic because I got into the habit of eating anything and everything that I craved at any moment in time. And I did that for about like 5 years. So like, again, not the healthiest move. But it was nice that anything and everything you crave is going to be right there. Lately, especially, well, not lately, like within the last 6 to 7 years, I've been wanting to try cooking a little bit more. Really what I'm trying to do is cook a little bit more Caribbean food. I would love to, or even Cajun food is what I was craving the other day. But, again, finding the time is really important. I'm just blessed to have wonderful people around me. Usually I give them money to get the ingredients and cook. And that's always been my easy to go, like, thing to do. Because I prefer doing that. But if I have to cook, I usually just try to use the frying pan as best as possible. So stuff like steak is what I prefer because I can just cook it on the frying grill. But yeah, I had to stop using DoorDash because it was getting decently expensive, and it wasn't me that was thinking that. It was Michelle's look every time the door would knock and it would be DoorDash. And eventually when she broke down and she was like, you know what? That is literally down the street. I will go get it.
Yeah.
So
I think also the time that you guys got pizza as a group.
Yeah. Well, because people didn't think about the price.
Yeah. It was like, oh, we'll just DoorDash it.
We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do this and this and that.
And we'll divide it amongst ourselves.
And then they were like, oh, what do you mean it's $160?
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
That sticker shock, priceless.
So, but for me, like, whatever, dude. Like, what annoyed Michelle was, it's a $20 order. I'm paying $60. And so that's why she was like, you know what? I'll go get it.
Yeah, you're paying a whole bunch. You're paying 3 times as much just to have it delivered.
You are paying about 3 times as much. No, and for sure, Cranberry, like, while it's easy to dismiss anybody else's opinions but your own because it just doesn't happen to coincide with you, I do try really hard to hear other opinions, especially Michelle's.
More than if there's more than one person giving that same opinion.
I do prefer to do my homework and research around, ask around, look it up on the internet, do whatever. But I do try to consider other opinions. I know, we're bad enough all the junk food. Yeah. So a combination of all that is really what got me to kind of slow down. On top of that, my contracts were drying up, so I really was not in a position to keep spending. I mean, I could, I just shouldn't, was my main thing. So like all of that kind of combined to kind of slow my roll, and even now that I'm back at having a decent amount of contracts and everything else is working out fine, I'm trying to keep up the habits I've built in the times that I haven't done it. I have not used a crock pot, I think. Is that the thing where you just, the slow cooker, right?
Yeah.
You just throw stuff in it,
But you
put
have
a number
used
on it?
You've used
I've used a pot.
rice cooker.
I have. So like one of my friends for like my birthday or Christmas or some present decided to get it for me to make it easier. Even though like I was already cooking rice okay, but the rice cooker was amazing, especially since I like rice so much. The problem is I like rice so much, and my doctor wanted me to kind of ease up on the rice. white rice specifically. Now, my mom tried to get me quinoa as a substitute, but it's not the same. It is not the same at all. It's like you loving, I don't know, the cereal Cookie Crisp. And then your mom saying, oh, here, this is just like it. Here's a dry granola bar. They're not the same. So I have to be careful and not use the rice cooker too much, and be reasonable on it. Or find other substitutes for white rice, even though I love white rice. You can make lots of stuff in the slow cooker. I've even made cake in it. Really? Because I think I haven't really used the slow cooker very much. I think my friend used it a lot. And so she would try to demonstrate it. But I never really saw an effort for it. A lot of it was soups. That was very well done. I think there were some meats that were left in it that made them like almost melt in your mouth. I think beef falls apart deliciously. Cauliflower rice is okay if seasoned well. I think I've had that. Have I not? Like didn't you
Yes,
try
your
it?
sister made cauliflower. No, she made cauliflower, like mashed cauliflower, like potatoes.
But I thought I had cauliflower rice before.
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay, I didn't like it.
It was. I don't think I had made cauliflower rice for you before, but you had the mashed potato cauliflower, and oh my goodness, you loved it.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
you
surprised.
were like chowing down on it. We brought home seconds. I thought I would have half of that, but I didn't get a chance.
Interesting.
It was gone when we got home.
Interesting.
I still need to get that recipe from your sister because that was really good. It tasted like the texture was just like mashed potatoes, if not better than most people's mashed potatoes.
Soups and roasts, very good in there. Roast, that's what they were making. Yeah, soups and roasts. And I don't mind that. Like, to me, my knee-jerk reaction, whenever I have soup and only soup for dinner, is just frustration. Because to me, soup feels more like an appetizer, not really an entree. And so, I feel a bit of an annoyance, like I'm only getting an incomplete meal.
Part of a meal.
Even
Yeah.
if I have unlimited soups or anything, it's just the mentality that kind of comes with it that I'm trying to break from, because so I usually make a side of toast or two slices of toast to kind of give it that illusion that I'm also having an entree. But yeah, it's very difficult for me just to have a soup.
Where did these guys come from? This is-
My nephew's favorite cake I made in there. Really? Is it better to make it there? Because like you would have a small little cake. Or would it be better to have it in the oven? Because I feel like the slow cooker, because of the way it's like, I guess, designed, feels more like a humidifier, which is, I think, what works so well for soups and roasts. No, you had a big slow cooker. Oh, okay. I think the slow cooker I have is like this big. I mean, it's big for two people, for one or two people, but like I certainly couldn't make an entire cake in it. I can make a quarter of a cake in it. Welcome to Kitchen Pop over here at Nightwatch 716. You can fit a pork shoulder in it. Wow. Yeah, my brother loves to do slow cooks like those. He's a big cook. So growing up, all right, let me rewind a little bit. So my mom's family is from Bolivia, South America. My dad's family is from Puerto Rico, the Caribbean. And so my mom grew up in a rich household. My grandma owned
Wow, I couldn't dodge.
owned a few estates. She had a few restaurants. She also loved to cook. And so my mom had her own personal maid and her own chef. And so my mom also never really got in the habit of cooking. So my dad loved to cook, on the other hand, and so when I was growing up, my dad was the primary cook until they kind of separated. And so when they separated, my mom tried to cook, but she did not like cooking, and she didn't know how to cook very
Nice.
well. So there was a lot of burnt or undercooked food. It was a running joke with us because eventually, us kids, well, it was a mutual thing. We came upon the idea at the same time as my mom that we should probably do the cooking instead of her. But my two brothers, Michael and Oscar, love
That's
to
the
cook a
reason
lot.
why Eric thinks home cooking is not the greatest.
That's probably my association with why I feel like home cooking is unpreferable, and anyone who and it's difficult for me to wrap my head around home cooking as anything other than things you have to settle for because you're probably too poor to have gotten anything else. I'm trying very hard to break from that mentality. But the best I've been able to get so far is just sighing and going, hey man, let's not spend our money on that right now. But in the future, we could save up for that. In the future, we could try to do that. That's a goal to hit. You have a full hand.
Oh, yeah. Why? Drago.
My husband thought he hated pork until he tried that barbecue. Almost self-shredding pork. That is so good. Like right now, I could feel my mouth watering just by thinking about it. I can understand. I'm not big on soup for that reason. Yeah, but I also understand it's an irrational thought. And so I'm trying to kind of decondition myself from those ideas. It's just going to take a bit of time and a bit of patience. But I have tried, and I've tried to make it easier on myself with baby steps. Like I said, I include toast with soups, so that way it doesn't just it feels like there's an entree or a side dish. We were poor and I had to be good at making food with nothing. Casserole too. I mean, we were the same way. Like my mom was a single mom with 4 kids, so like there's a reason like we had to kind of make do. But like also for me, I guess growing up, it was the sense of I would like to have enough money that I don't have to cook at home. Like cooking at home should be like washing your clothes in the bathtub. Something that you only have to do out of necessity, not because you want to do. I also loved like I still love having people do stuff for me. It's just I like it. It's kind of my preferred. It is one of many ways for me to like receive care, and express that. So I do enjoy it. I love the ambiance. I love the ability to. I love trying different restaurants and kind of adventuring in that way. And then trying different meals in the course of that. Welcome back, Shun. Is everything okay? I like cooking when I could do fancier recipes and try different flavors. I think for me, what got me engaged to try to cook was flipping that. Was finding a recipe and then getting excited about the recipe while forgetting that I'm cooking. I think that was a great way to work around it. So for example, like I wanted to do a rice and chicken with plantains meal. Like it's a Puerto Rican meal. And so I would look at the pictures to kind of engage me and get me interested. And then I'd be like, then I would tell myself that's not so hard to make. And in fact, it might be fun, kind of like a science experiment to kind of work with it. And so that would kind of start convincing me to go into it. And so I'd give it a shot. And those would be the times when I would try. Someone spat their gum in my carpet today. And I'm just noticing now. And I'm trying to get it out. Also,
on
what
earth would come to your house and spit gum in your carpet?
I think in general, not today, not right now, but he found gum in his carpet.
Yeah, but even at that, even if it was yesterday or the day before,
could have been a rogue cockroach. Chomped on some bubblegum.
Yeah, it might have been the
Wi-Fi guy that came through. Ew!
Really? God.
Ew! So as you can tell in the background, we have wooden floors. Or, this isn't really wood. It's probably tile.
No, it's I'll think of what it is.
Non-carpet. It is a
Non-carpet.
non-carpeted floor.
Yeah.
Hubby loved my carne guisada. What is that? That was a find a recipe to try out one. I would like it. So Shun, we're now on to Lost in Random, and I'm talking with Wins. Well, I'm talking in general, actually, with everybody about cooking and the different ideas because I've never actually used an oven. I don't think I've used a slow cooker. I've used a rice cooker, and so but growing up, my habit was always that home cooking was a last resort, was an admission of, I guess, being poor, of not being able to find anything else, that you would settle for it. So for me, I most of my life tended to associate home cooking with something that I wouldn't prefer. And so when Michelle, who was very thrifty and in some ways still is very thrifty,
Thank you.
she was like, "Oh, we can cook from home and we can save us so much money and we can do these groceries and blah blah." And
Eric.
all I thought was in my head, all I heard was, "And we can wash our clothes in the bathtub. We can get a brick of soap,
And Eric
and we can use a toothbrush to
essentially gave me
clean the
that
bathtub."
look, that same look, that as if I told him we can clean the clothes in the bathtub.
And so there was a little bit of a cultural clash. And I mean,
Huge cultural clash.
and I will freely admit that I'm in the minority here. What Michelle is saying, most people go with. Most people consider home cooking better than eating out in general. But then again, most people have positive memories of home cooking growing up where I did not necessarily. And so coming from those two different worlds, I did find a way to kind of compromise and kind of just breathe and not take it out on her because she was just giving off a great suggestion. And that's awesome. My two brothers love to cook.
Oh, thank goodness. I feel like it lasted forever.
All right, give me a second. Manny Dex is around here somewhere.
Sure he is.
And then the Big Red should be around here too.
Big Red's here.
Talk to Big Red after the fight, and he'll give you a reward.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to Big Red.
That's
what this...
My
God
dad loves to
likes.
cook. My two other brothers love to cook.
I was pinned down by those
I do not.
vile machines, but now they're scrap. So thank you. The name.
Michelle had a friend named Big Red. I liked him until I didn't like him. Because he was a lot of
Okay.
talk. He was a great guy, and we were having drinks together, and he was like, "Yeah, we should do this." But every time I would go to do it, he would not follow.
Yeah.
And I was like,
He was all talking.
bro. And then he was always apologetic, but then we would repeat the cycle, and it was maybe the fourth cycle where I was like, aha! Now I understand. So then, because I was drunk and I was annoyed, I just went off on the guy. I just psychologically told him everything about himself, and that was probably not the best idea.
I'm even.
Huh? Well, you're big even to me now.
You're big
Big's
even.
an honorific, you know.
Okay. In
Okay.
Japanese.
Oh, neat.
Big Red and Big Even. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, kid. What brings you up here to this horrible
I'll get
place?
back to chat in a moment. I don't want to interrupt Michelle in the dialogue here.
I'm on a quest to save my sister. Oh, I'm looking for my sister and some eyes.
Afraid I can't help with either of those, but I got a life here. A precious little life, but it's mine. And now that I can move freely again, I think I'm gonna head back down to Two Town. See, I have this brother named Little Joe.
Oh,
It's a
little Joe from Scoundrels Alley?
It's a Mexican stew done right. It takes a cheaper
Maybe-
cut of beef and becomes a
That's
fall
it.
apart. That sounds
Just like
delicious.
only he's a jerk.
I met him. I know him. I saved him from some robots.
Well, he was going to work up here, but I got sent here instead.
I think
He
with
made some
Michelle,
sort of
I
deal.
joked and we ended up having Michelle make white girl
His own
tacos.
twin sister. So now he's down there, and I'm
That was
stuck up
fun.
here,
She
and
enjoyed
I
it.
hate every minute of it.
That's what it reminds me of. I used to not be into Mexican food,
No, it's
but lately I've gotten a lot more into it.
every minute.
Maybe lately, maybe the last
You must be so
7 years,
Oh.
6 years.
That
I've
sucks.
had better times, yeah. Now I just want to go home.
I understand.
And now I can. Thank you. You've really made a difference in my life, Big Even. Oh, please take this. It's my way of saying thanks. I'm finally free.
What
So-
did he give you?
I don't know, money. There you
Okay.
go. So next to him, near him, or somewhere around here, is an inspirational poster. There you go. Pick it up.
Inspirational poster.
Inspiration for
rhyme?
rhymes and poetry lurks beneath the lines of this otherwise unremarkable poster.
Ah.
Yay!
They
Um,
said it wasn't possible. They said it was a lie. Meet Miss Mystique from Papo's Wild Circus, the woman.
Then exit out the arena using the door on the right.
Miss? I could use that word.
Go which way?
Bill Welding and a storybook page are on a platform above. Well, here
Wait.
it says, pick up the inspirational poster here and then exit out the arena using the door on the right.
I only know of one door.
And then it also says, Bill Welding and a storybook
Oh,
page are on a
Bill
platform above.
Welding?
Yeah. So there's a storybook page here somewhere. Let me see here. I growing up, I was never big into Mexican food, only because we weren't Mexican, and so I wasn't used to it.
Definitely.
So I really only had my first Mexican food when I started
No?
high school. Yeah. And even then, I wasn't used to a lot of it. So there's not a lot of crossover. So for example, like
Nobody
in
else
Bolivian
but
or Caribbean food,
authorized-
like neither one of them have tortillas.
Oh, wait till you're done.
We use bread or potatoes.
Nobody else can be authorized workers.
He's
He doesn't speak very normal.
oh
Nobody else but authorized workers are allowed here. What can I do for you?
I have a lot of-
Royam, the mayor? Ah, yes. Our esteemed mayor, well, more like nightmare, works us like a slave driver. Pushes some of us off the edge if we don't do a good enough job. I've seen your twin. Say, you don't know anything about anti-gravity, do you?
I have a lot of dishes that are simple but are great tasting. I love complicated recipes that have
Not
great
really.
taste. I would be interested
Anybody
in
does.
Caribbean food or South
Every
American
time
food
we complain.
or really a lot of meat
to
foods.
clean. She tells us that if we're
Um,
that tired of
I'm kind of dipping my toes into
blemish in
vegetables,
our
but it's a slow dip.
anti-gravity. But every time I try to think of how to invent that, I get dizzy.
I have more handwritten and normal cookbooks than all my sisters combined. Really? I don't think we have.
Dizzier than
I don't have.
am
I don't have a cookbook at
all
all.
the time, I mean.
I think Michelle has
Hanging
one
upside
cookbook,
down.
maybe two,
All day.
but I don't think we've
Better
ever really
get-
used them to cook.
Yeah, it's true.
We use them as paperweights.
References.
When have you used it as a reference? How often would you say? Would you say
Not often.
less than a handful? At times?
Probably less than a handful.
Kind of Gonzalez a lot. Let it simmer all day and torture yourself with
I
those
don't know where I'm
wonderful smells.
going.
It's nice to see
So on the same platform as
Yes,
Bill Welding, there's a storybook page. They're on a platform above.
all is going according to
There's a jar over there.
I truly am Toontown.
Do you see where Dicey is? I think is where the storybook page is. Nope, you were looking right at it.
Oh, there.
I don't know if that's it or not. but it's up on a platform, the storybook pages. And then after you get the storybook page, you just turn right and follow the path to the next inspirational poster. Good luck, I will focus on chat. I took the seeds out of the peppers to reduce the heat, but it has a few kinds in there. Interesting. I wouldn't mind. Like, lately, maybe the last 7 or 8 years, I've started to get a lot more into spice for some reason. Like, hot foods. I don't know why. Like, the other day I had, what is that
Is
green
this
thing?
Is this what you're talking about?
No, that's the poster you're supposed to get afterwards. You're missing the storybook page. It was up by Bill Welding.
Okay, let me show you what I see.
I cannot see the screen because you're going to make me nauseous. But if you can't find it and you want to give up, we can move on.
Okay, show me.
No, there's no...
Well,
I'll show you. Finish the encounter with a bunch of enemies and talk to Big Red for a reward. Pick up the inspirational poster here and then exit out the arena using the door on the right. Bill Welding and a storybook page are on a platform above. And then you turn right and follow the path to the next inspirational poster, which you just got.
Okay, so look at the screen. I'm not going to move it.
Right, it's somewhere here on this level. I don't know where.
How do I get that little thing hanging up in the air?
I think that's just a glowy thing. I don't think that's an actual thing. If you're ready to give up, go back to where you were with the inspirational poster, pick it up, and then turn around to hit a switch that brings the storybook page down and unlocks. So maybe that's where you go. Go to the poster, turn around, hit a switch that you see, and that'll bring the page down to you.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
What's that thing? Green, spicy. You cut it up.
Jalapeno?
Jalapeno. Nacho cheese and jalapeno sauce. Hey, we got an achievement. Good job.
There we go.
Yeah, I had a sausage with jalapenos and cheddar cheese in it. Delicious. A lot more than I thought it would be because I haven't really been big into jalapenos. Head back up the path to collect storybook page 4 and then take the left path to Royum again.
Okay, there it is.
Then take your path at your 1 o'clock from here to turn left.
Illustrated page from Old Forbidden Storybook.
And then take the left path to Royum again. Take the path at your 1 o'clock from here and turn left to find a third inspirational poster. Mom is very European, but always encouraged trying different things. I try.
no.
It's easier for me to try if there's meat or familiar things that I already enjoy with it. So I try to have, if I'm not feeling very adventurous, I try to have about 80% of the meal be something that I'm already familiar with and maybe 20% new. If I'm feeling adventurous, maybe anywhere from 20, probably up to 50% of the meal be something new.
Oh.
What are you doing up here, kid?
Am I supposed to talk to this person?
Says nothing about Merc yet.
Okay, I got the storybook.
Okay, and then take the left path to Royum again. Take the path at your 1 o'clock from here.
My
And then-
1 o'clock?
And then turn left to find the third inspirational poster. So I like a lot of different culture foods. Me too,
That's off to
as
the
long as I
right.
wrap my head around it.
Huh.
I gotta sometimes prepare myself. Sometimes it takes a few hours. Sometimes it takes a few days. But the more heads up I'm given, the better I am to try it ahead of time. I just need to be given kind of a heads up with it to get me to start kind of shifting my own perspectives. I do
Okay,
miss meat.
So,
I love meat. I just gotta kind of moderate myself with it and be kind of reasonable.
okay, you said off to the left,
Take the left path as if you're going back to Royal.
then go to the
That-
one at 1 o'clock.
Then take the path at your 1 o'clock from here and turn left and you'll find the third poster.
There's nothing on my left.
so I don't have to keep repeating myself, it's this portion right here. Because I cannot help you on your screen, unfortunately. Was about to say paperweight. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what they've turned into at this point. Some of my graphic novels have also turned into paperweights,
Head
and
back.
I feel kind of bad because I enjoy reading a lot. The problem is, I need to read 2 chapters a week for all 3 of my classes, so it's a ton of reading, more than I'm used to, because usually it's 1 chapter a week from a class. For some reason, all 3 of my classes went double. So this semester has been a bit rough, at least in terms of reading, because I've had to just read every single time. And that's all I've really had time for the most part. It has jalapeno and serrano, I remember. I think we've had serrano? I don't recall. But I've just had jalapenos, and I didn't mind. I liked the spicy kick of it. As long as I didn't think about it or look at it too much, I was okay with it. I remember it with nacho cheese and on chips. Nacho chips. Hey, you found a little dice hole.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. I have no idea what I'm doing.
But yeah, I think I'll end up doing that. I think I'll look up some recipes.
Small part of it.
I'll look at pictures and then kind of get animated and excited about it, and see if I can probably cook something over the weekend. Not this weekend, but a weekend sometime would be nice.
No.
Poster.
There we go. Inspiration for rhymes, poetry, and lurks between the lines of this otherwise unremarkable poster.
The last 2 posters were the same.
Harry Harry's new double-length record, inspired by the new moon of Two Town. It's twice as good as his last album.
Haha.
That's a nice poetic word.
With this, now take the opposite path and follow it around to the final inspirational poster.
Sure.
And really, it was like maybe the last 5 or 6 years that I've gotten back into trying. I am shocked you actually were able to follow those directions to get that.
A balm for the body, a spiritual bouquet. You simply have to try Crazy Cryptid's chopped cheese blue. Now half price every second Tuesday.
Still work for a bakery.
Spiritual bouquet. It's a nice turn of phrase.
So yeah, only in the last 6 or 7 years have I been interested in getting back into Puerto Rican and Bolivian food.
She needed to face Royum in a battle of
Go back to Royum.
What about the deck person?
The deck person? I don't know what you mean by the deck person.
You were telling me to see Deckham?
That was way back then. Manny Decks to buy some
Many
cards?
decks? Yeah,
No.
but I haven't seen many decks.
That was way back when. You were way past that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry about that right now. Remember when you fought that infinite number of people? Before then is when you were supposed to find him.
I did not see him at all.
I know.
There. All right, here we go.
If she was ready.
And now I'm going into accounting.
She wasn't
Oh, wait.
she'd ever be.
I used to work for a bakery for a while, and also got a caterer
She went
that made food for weddings and other events. That's awesome! Wow.
It all comes down to this.
So I've gained some good recipes.
Come at me with a moon poem.
That's awesome. I'll comment in a moment. And now I'm going into accounting. So am I. I'm actually, my current contract is, I'm in auditing accounts payable. So I'm reviewing over records.
We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from 2 towns.
Carne guisada is popular in Mexico, but looking it up, it's actually Puerto Rican. Really? I'm gonna look up the recipe. That sounds very interesting. Again, not that I wouldn't have been interested if it was Mexican, but like I'm specifically interested in trying to see like what my dad would have cooked. Again, spending the second half of my life, well, I only spent 8 to 9 years with my dad,
I want poetry.
so I remember good cooking. I would love to
Okay.
get back into what those were.
Let me try that again. I missed some
I'm
of
a-
what you
I'm a lot
said
more-
over what you were saying.
Try this
Just
again.
read it.
Very well.
I'm a lot more interested
It all comes
in
down
trying
to
it.
this.
I'm a lot more interested in working with it.
You
The recipe I
bet
used was from a page called Homesick Texan. Aw,
Miss.
that's adorable.
perfect. Yes.
You were a homesick Texan while still being in Texas, huh?
We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from two towns.
So yeah, Shun, I've gotten back to
Sleepy
school to
night.
get my degree in accounting,
I like
my bachelor's degree in accounting. 'Cause I have an associate's degree. I also have a certificate of achievement and certificate of completion. So I got everything but a bachelor's. That's why I'm going back to get a bachelor's degree, and then maybe a master's degree. But I am looking to be a certified public accountant.
Well done. Now, last verse.
By the by, I'm also looking to get back in art.
Swear by the two moons, for they change each
No, I had a
the upside
no, I had a
down
woman that
is
moved
the
to New
only
York
place that
and couldn't
always
find her
does.
Tex-Mex food there. Oh,
Such perfect rhyme.
I see. So you made your own food.
Perfect moon.
That sounds great. I'm really glad you found that. It sounds delicious.
I think I have it. Yes. Well done, little poet. You
I actually
have
just decided to go into accounting with a minor in political science. Now, really? Wow. Well, if there's anything I could do to help out, like I said, I'm currently going through it. I finished all my lower division classes, and now I'm just focusing on my major. I'm a double major in business administration and accounting.
Poetry, on the other hand, this is what will truly
I got
separate me from my shallow
1,
other
2,
side.
3, 4. I got 4 associate's degrees, and I'm going for my first bachelor's degree. Like I said, double major in business administration and accounting.
Meanwhile, I want to give you some
Eventually, hoping for a master's in business administration and MBA,
land.
and testing for my CPA,
Grant you
if not a
access
master's in
to the
accounting.
Second moon staging grounds. Few have ever had the good fortune to tread on that hallowed ground.
On the side,
Go
for
there,
summer and winter,
admire
I'm hoping to go to community college
then I will
and get
give
my
you
associate's degree in art, in art history, to kind of train up a little bit better. Yay! You've gotten farther than I have now. Good job.
good. All is going according to plan. I truly am two towns great.
So if you would ever like to bounce off ideas or questions or work on studying, I would be happy to help out. Feel free to ping me here, ping me on Discord, ping me on Steam. I would be happy to help out as much as I can, and in a way, it'd be reinforcing my own teaching. So after you beat him in rhyme,
Yeah.
a short scene shows you the way to the ladder that is not available for you to go further down.
Beautiful, I guess, in its own sort of strange way.
Head to it and take it down to a Manny Deck shop. And another board game with 3 arenas to clear. So there's Manny Dex. So you can talk to him now.
You dealt a bad hand, have you? Ah, never mind.
Mandy
Save it
Dex.
for a new one with me. Old Manny Dex.
Remember, after you buy cards from him, you can also rearrange what cards you have in your deck. Because you're limited to 15. But
Yeah.
you should spend as much as possible because you want to unlock all the card packs.
Got it.
So feel free to mingle. Oh, wow. That
3.
But
That's,
is that multiple bombs? Triplet bombs.
yeah.
Step 1, summon 3 bombs. Step 2, shoot to activate. Step 3, enjoy the deadly fire. Eject. Oh, Michelle bought it. Okay. Natalia's bell. Summon a healing bell that heals a dice wheeler when she's nearby. The spell lasts 60 seconds. What's with the hand up there on the top right?
That's a king's hand.
Summons a king hand, mighty fist, dealing gracious smack to any adversary in front of it. Booty, booty, booty. 9:30 approaches, Michelle. We got
Yeah,
4
it
minutes.
does. So after I check
Thank
out
you,
some-
Cranberry.
Thank you, Cranberry. After this, I'll we can save. Curse the weakness adversaries with its range. The curse is lifted after 20 seconds.
So you're very
Oh.
close to the end. We got one more scene, one more fight, and then a boss fight. And
This is
like 2 or 3 more
Okay.
dialogue scenes,
damage.
and then one more side quest. And we're done with Two Town. Really, like, it seems like a lot, but we're down to our last, I don't know, 3 paragraphs. Congratulations, you unlocked another
Thank
card
you.
pack.
Crystal curse. When breaking crystals attached to an adversary, they also take damage. That's I want that.
We're getting there. We are getting there,
165.
Sharon. We are.
Oh, wow.
So, what got you into looking to finally bite the bullet and go into accounting with the minor? Well, I know you love politics. Well, we discussed it for quite a while playing different games. But what got you into accounting?
But
And why the shift in career?
He'll explode in 90 seconds. Somewhere,
What's your
unlike even Daisy
What's your
survives the
impetus to
explosion.
get it done now?
Okay.
Also, I am
Blink attack,
surprised
and
it's
blink
already
dodges.
Wednesday and it's already halfway through the week.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
and
I have
take
my history
damage.
class, and then it's Friday.
That's 30 seconds.
Whew. I hope those that need to file taxes have already filed taxes. Otherwise, you're late.
I need this.
I submitted my taxes on 14th, the day before,
Okay. That's good.
but it was
Yeah.
difficult. It was a lot. I just
And then this is to another
So
attack.
this was the famed second moon,
Oh.
Mayor Royam's masterpiece.
I did my taxes a month ago. Good job. Michelle
Yeah.
also did hers 2 months ago.
Yeah.
About that would have been a better move.
Oh, boo.
I was just procrastinating. Okay, so here you're gonna want to move that. No. You stand where you were, and you're gonna play a game where you roll dicey and you move the piece. And if it gets blocked by an item, you have to beat that enemy with the card that spawned to be able to move that piece forward. Ta-da!
I think this is going to take me a while, so
I'm surprised you walked over here.
I wasn't realizing that this is going to... Can we exit out of this?
I don't know.
Okay.
The goal of this board game is to reach its final top with the playing piece, wrecking Royam's Moon. 3 arenas must be beaten in order to reach the end. Been interested in accounting for a while, and I know I'll be happy in it. The main reason I chose between the two, there's a lot more opportunities in accounting than in political science. You're absolutely right. And with my wife's cancer and memory problems, I need something a bit more stable for now while I build up my career. Yeah. Again, let me know if there's anything I can do to help out. I'm more than happy to. I've been doing accounts payable for off and on for about, close to 6 years now? Before that, I was an executive assistant. I've overseen accounts receivables. I've done a lot of international wires. I've dipped my toe into payroll and HR. Right now, I'm part of a team helping with a nationwide audit of a big franchise. So this contract, I'm a contractor right now, is taking me for about another 2 more months. And then we're going to have to figure out what goes on after that. Unless they choose to buy out my contract, which I'd be up for. But I need to have my agency kind of negotiate it for me. So I really just got to say, no comment. Please speak to my agent. I would love to. I'd love to enjoy these ideas, but speak to my agent. It makes it a lot easier. And obviously they get a cut of everything. So, I mean, they're more than happy to. All right, guys. Thank you. We're almost done with Two Town. And then we're going to go on to Freedom.
Ooh.
You're hitting almost every achievement on the way. Congratulations.
Oh, you're helping me. Thank you.
Awesome. You guys have a good night. Mojasumi Cranberry.
Mojasumi Cranberry.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for making it very entertaining and making it a cooking channel for moment in time. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this, hello. Hello, people from the future. I hope by now I have finished up my semester and I am in my summer break from state college, but in junior college, going back into art. You guys have a good night. And
Good night.
hey, if you happen to have time, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. We love to hear from you. And I try to be decently responsive-ish.
Yeah.
If you're on Twitch and you're watching this as a VOD, hey, check out our schedule. See if there's anything else you like. See if there's a game you'd like to recommend us. As you can tell, we are very amenable to most games. We are willing to consider most games. I have a specific preference. Lately, I've been craving a lot of indie games, avant-garde games if possible, a little bit freaky, because nothing scares Michelle. But yeah, we love to hear from you. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. I will see you guys on Friday for Guild Wars 2, and then we will see you on Saturday for Batman. Now,
Woo, I'm so excited.
I do have a Batman bathrobe that I may be wearing for it. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'll obviously wear like clothes underneath the bathrobe, not just the bathrobe. But I may just end up wearing that for Saturday. Right, Shin? Spicy. We were just talking about mature level content. No, for real. I'll be dressed. I'll be dressed. All right, guys. No Eric flush the camera. No, not my intention. That is not for this channel, not for any channel. I have an only pause channel that I'll set up for
Cookie. Eric will take a picture of Cookie's paws and send it to me.
Randomly throughout the day. All right.
Have
Cool.
a good night.
Thank you guys. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you.
Only cat.
Meow. We will see you guys on the weekend. Hope you have a great rest of the week. And our best thoughts and wishes to all of you. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.